Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another episode of Two Guys Drink Beer and Film It. Today we have the honor and the intense pleasure of being inside the Ideal Cars garage. I mean, honestly, look at this. This is right behind us.
If you haven't checked out Ideal Cars before, click the link below. So guys, today's beer is the Abyss from Deschutes Brewery. This is the 2016 Reserve.
The Abyss by Deschutes is an Imperial Stout. Last week, you saw that we did a Czech-style Pilsner, really light beer, a lot of good flavor and color and taste to that. This week, we're going to kind of switch it up and we're going to go with a dark beer, something really, really malty and dark that we can taste. Everything from the black glass to the black wax right on top proves that this is a perfect bottle for an Imperial Stout. Even just taking a look at this label screams, this is the Abyss.
So you guys, this beer is from Deschutes Brewery in Bend, Oregon. If you have never been, you should go because it's fucking awesome.
Definitely. The great thing about this beer is it can be found relatively anywhere. It's a really, really common beer. They put out a new vintage every year or so. This is a 2016 Reserve. This one may be a little more difficult for you to find if it's past this year or you're looking a little bit beyond or you're looking for a previous vintage. Your Safeway, your local beer, liquor store, any of those places should be able to have it. If you're nice enough to the actual owner of the store that you're going to, they might even be able to special order it for you. And we'll tell you if it's worth it here in just a second.
Hey, ready to drink some beer?
I'm ready to drink some beer. Let's drink some beer.
All right, guys. So this is our first bottle that we have ever drank that has wax covered on it. See, because that has to deal with the fact that it's a reserve and everything. So we are going to try and open it.
So I can't. That doesn't work at all. I have a knife, but I mean, I don't even know where to start with this. I think you just kind of feel like I'm whittling wood. Am I in Boy Scouts again? Because that's what it feels like. I don't know. Yeah, well, do we have anything else to use here?
Well, you got a lip under there. Maybe you can just break it off with this handy thing.
Oh yeah. So this is pretty neat. This is actually a bottle opener that we got from Ideal Cars to use specifically for this segment. This is actually a snap-on bottle opener. And we're super excited to use it if we have a chance to actually use it. Back to this.
Wait, I was saying let's just try it. We got a lip built, so let's just try and open it. You having a... Oh, we're getting
progress. I see a cap in there. That's good. I don't even know. Is this a memorabilia? I guess we keep that. I don't really know how to... Oh, my...
So I would recommend not doing it this way. Seems kind of dangerous using a knife and everything, but it's working.
From what we've been told, there's an actual tool in order to get this wax off. Wax off.
We're too stingy to have one.
Yeah, we don't really have any money, so this is kind of... We spent all our money on this beer. So, let's grab that right.
That beer was a pricey $18.
Yeah, these beers can range up a little bit more. They scale up to about $18. This one was, depends on the area you're in, obviously, but this one was $18.99 before tax, and if you've ever bought alcohol in Washington, it's not a fun thing. So, I think we're good, ready to pop it.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh, almost there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. First impression. Smell away. Ooh. Smells really, really oaky. And I think I read something about this beer being aged in oak barrels. Actually, they call it Oregon oak barrels, which is a big part of this beer. Oh, that's beautiful, though, if you look at it. Really dark. Very different from the last beer that we drank on camera. Ooh, look at that. Nice big frothy head. Glasses that we're using today are actually called tulip glasses. And the reason they're called tulip glasses is because they look like a tulip. The nice thing about these glasses is it brings your beer kind of to a pinnacle and you can smell everything that's going on in there. So all the flavors, everything that's going on here kind of gets condensed and brought to this one little center spot where you can really pick it up and give it a nice, really good smell. Yeah, that actually smells great. So as you can see, two totally different pours going on here. I have a really nice head on mine, which is great, so thanks Tyler for that one, really appreciate it. I always like my beer to have a little bit of head. Ayo. If you look at this head, and it's kind of hard to see from this angle, so I'll tilt it a little bit for you guys. It's really what I would call rocky. There's a lot of little bubbles in here. It's not smooth, it's not opaque, it's not a clear surface. It's very, very dense, really creamy looking, and very, very much rocky. What do you think about yours since you don't have a head?
We get a good sniff real quick. So it smells, actually doesn't smell that bad. Well, it smelled bad when I smelled it on the bottle. But it doesn't smell anything after it's like that after it was poured. There's like a slight hint of vanilla in there, maybe.
Yeah. To me, I'm smelling not only that real oak flavor, but coffee. It smells a lot like coffee, and it looks like coffee, so that's really important. I say we give it a cheers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually like that a lot better.
First impression is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
So I'd have to say, first of all, if anybody's tried Irish Death, it's kind of similar, except a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better.
The bottle actually says that it's supposed to taste, there's supposed to be like hints of licorice. Don't taste that at all.
As it sits more in my mouth, the flavor doesn't linger, which is nice. A lot of these types of beers, you can have a really redundant flavor that just sits in the middle of your tongue and won't leave you. A lot of new beer drinkers, a lot of people that aren't experienced, including myself, I don't really like that feeling. This kind of moves its way through your taste buds and gets the hell out, which is really nice. So you can really experience the beer without having it linger.
You can tell that there's a lot of alcohol in it though, because you can feel it just settle down through your chest and everything.
I don't know how many of you out there have ever drank hard alcohol or any types of other liqueurs out there, but that feeling of the burning sensation that kind of spreads into your chest, you get a little bit of that when you take a drink of this. Not to say in any way, shape, or form is it unpleasant. It's actually a great feeling. It actually makes you feel like you want to keep drinking the beer.
So guys, just for a recap on everything, you can find this beer at your local liquor store. A little bit on the pricier range, but if you got the money to spend, it is a great sipper. This is definitely one of the go-to like benchmark imperial stouts. It's very dark. It actually tastes really good when you just sip on it and everything.
Drink in moderation, and as always, drink beer safely.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. To all the Buds Drinking Brews out there, cheers! Until next time.